Quibo 99.1 FM.
Furby's 99.5 FM. Kaieteur Radio. This is the news on top of the hour.
Live from our studio in Georgetown.
Kaieteur Radio, 99.1 FM.
Good evening. Welcome to this evening's newscast on Kaieteur Radio. I am Kevin Smith. Let's get to the news in detail. If the world is to achieve net zero emissions by 2050, then plans for new oil and gas projects must come to a halt and drillers must rely on existing assets from today. This blunt message was noted in a bombshell 227-page report by the International Energy Agency. The report comes as a huge shocker to many environmentalists and industry stakeholders who often branded the Paris-based organization as being sympathetic to the oil industry, oftentimes underestimating the significance of the renewable energy. Meanwhile, international lawyer Melinda Janke said that the agency has made it clear that the oil and gas sector must come to an end and is in fact coming to an end. She alluded that this has potentially grave consequences for Guyana, economically and environmentally, if it does not heed the clear advice that has been handed down by the Paris-based organization. Meanwhile, AGT Energy Group Inc., a Guyanese company formed in 2019, has inked a 3-year joint venture agreement with Marine Service International, or MSI, with the hopes of being able to win contracts that will flow from Guyana's growing oil sector. The agreement was signed on May 11th, 2021 at AGT Energy's Providence East Bank Demerara office by Danny Balkisoon, Managing Director of the AGT Energy Group, and Peter Wilhelmsen, Managing Director of MSI. For the next 3 years, it is understood that MSI will provide specialized services to the oil and gas sector, as well as training opportunities for Guyanese interested in learning about the vast list of services under the MSI umbrella. And now let's tell you, GTech Services Inc., a newly formed joint venture between Dr. Rosh Khan of Social Rank Media and the Masterclass Institute and a team of international-based companies, is expected to provide a range of services, including project execution, training, and a suite of technical and environmental services from Guyana's energy, manufacturing, and construction sectors. Dr. Khan stated that RGR Energy is one of the partnering companies, while adding that more details on other partners will be released in subsequent announcements. And now let's tell you, the Georgetown Mayor and City Council has moved a step closer towards bringing into force new anti-littering bylaws, which will ensure higher penalties for persons caught dumping garbage in the city. During the presentation of the 2021 budget for the MNCC held at City Hall on Monday, councillors were informed of the draft of the proposed new anti-littering regulations that will soon be released to the public for scrutiny. In other news, a 22-year-old taxi driver has landed in hot water after he on Sunday reportedly broke his passenger's left arm with a steel rod for failing to pay the agreed fare. The taxi driver is presently locked up at the Vredenhoop Police Station, while the passenger, a 22-year-old laborer, is recovering at the West Demerara Regional Hospital. According to a police report, the laborer was hit to his left elbow with the steel rod around 23 hours 30 at Crane Old Road, West Coast, Demerara. And let's wrap up this evening by expressing gratitude to those who have already taken up the challenge of becoming foster parents. Minister of Human Services and Social Security, Dr. Vindhya Prasad, made an appeal for more persons to take on the role to reduce the number of children in institutionalized care. Minister Prasad made this call during an activity in observance of Foster Care Month, which is observed globally this month.
And that's the news of the moment. Remember, to get the full details of these stories, pick up a copy of the Kaieteur